Okay, so now we're going to learn how to add so now we're going to add variable products. Maybe we have a product that have different price tag, maybe to the length, or maybe to the size, or maybe to the colors. So what we have to do is to also add new here. I'm under the product here, so I have add new. So let's give the product name. So let's say variable product, for example. So I don't know. Okay, so here let's say the product description. You can just write anything on the product description. Let me just copy something as the product description. So just paste the product description here. So the short description also can have the short description. This must have the short description. So because the short description is the description that shows when a client click on or customer click on the product. So this we must have always have to add the short description. So once we have added the product name, short description, and the long description, so you can add your media just like we did to the single product. And so what we have to do is under the product data here, we have to select the variable product. So we select variable product. You can also do stock management just like we did to the single product, just same step. So the only thing we're going to do here, we are going to set the attributes. So this attribute we can also set attributes to the single product. The difference between these attributes we're setting here is that we are going to set the attribute and we are going to add price tag to the attribute. So when it's a single product, maybe a customer can just select the colors, if it is black, if it is yellow, if it is red, just that. And if it is size, you can also specify the sizes also under the attribute. So here under the attribute here, so what I'm going to do is going to click down on the drop down here. We have custom attribute, we have color, we have size. You can decide to add maybe other thing, maybe I think basically it's color and size. I don't actually know. Maybe if there is any other attribute you want to add, you can just come here to custom here, click on add, then you can just add the name of the attribute here. So so let me use size and color, for example. I can just remove this. Let me just remove this, then let me come down to size, or let me use color and add. So under the color here, you can decide to, for example, gold. We have some colors here, but if you don't have the color that you want here, you can just type the color here and separate with comma. So let me select gold here, then let me select gray, and let me select black, for example, as the colors that we have presently. So if you want to add price tag to the colors, maybe the price of black is different from the color of gold and from the color of gray, you can decide to make this use this as variable, which is a variation here, because under the variation here, so this is where we add price tag to the attribute, but we must have to create the attribute first. So let's just make this just on the product page. Let us not make it used for variation. So click on save attributes. Okay, so we can add more attributes. So under the attributes here, let's select size. So let's click on add. So you can just select the size here, but okay, let me just because we've already added this custom, so let me remove this size here. Let me just make it like custom product attributes, I'm not selecting size here. Okay, let me select this product, custom product attribute, and click on add. Then let me say shop by size, for example, so you understand the custom shop by size or by sizes. Then here I can decide to do let's say for example we have 12-inch, so we separate. Okay, and have can have a 14-inch space. I can have 16-inch, for example. Then make sure you select this use as use for variation here. So make sure this use for variation is checked. So once this use for variation is checked, then I can just click on save attribute. So we are actually using this size and adding different price tag to these sizes, so that is why I have to mark or check this option that says use for variations. So let me click on save attribute. Then once you click on the drop down here, you have all the attributes here. So these are the good colors and all that. So these are the attributes I have here. I can still edit it if I want to. So once I save here, so let's come down to the variation. Now here we add the different price tag here under the variation. So you now click on create variation from all attributes, add variation. Once you click on add variation and click on go, I think my network is slow. It add the variation we have here, so I can click on save changes. So under the variation here we have the different sizes here already. So I'm going to select shop by sizes, then click on this drop down here. So under the drop down here I can decide to add the price to this, but this is not really what I want to do. I want to add the prices to all this one here. So let me just let me remove this variation again, so you see the differences. So let me come down here, create variations from all attributes and click on go, select OK. So 3 variations added. So this time around we don't have to add them one after the other again. So the option we are going to use is add variations from all attributes. So here we have what size 12, size 14 and size 16. So now under the size 12 here we have a drop down here, the drop down arrow here. Select the drop down arrow and enter the price for the size 12. For example, if it is $200, if you have regular and same price, you can also do that. Same thing we have with what we did with a single product. So here too, you can do your stock management and add your stock management here if you want to. Same thing with procedure we have for the single product. You can decide to give the numbers of products you have in stock and etc. So so what we'll do here is going to select in stock. It is always in stock. If it is out of stock, you can select out of stock. If you have just 3 of this product, you can select you have 3 of this product, this size what size 12. So we've already set the price, we've set the number of quantity we have in stock, and you can further give description of this particular product. So if you have a special or a specific description for this, you can actually type the description here. Do you understand, ma? So here, if you have a picture for this particular trap, you can just click here, upload, and I'm just using any image. Just select this image and click on set variation image here. So I think this is all we have to do for this. So you can collapse this by selecting this to collapse. If you can decide to leave it, if you want to leave it. So now let's come to size 14 now. Select the drop down. Let's select another image for the size 14. Set variation image. Let's say this one will be $300 is in stock, and I think we have also 5 of this in stock. And do not allow once there's a purchase of 5 of this particular product. So you can start to set that to fit what you want, man. So I think let's do that for the last variable product, which is the size 16. So let's set another image for the size 16, and let's give it the price, which is maybe $450. And stock management, we have just 2 of this in stock. And so once we're done, we can just scroll down here and save the variation. Please always remember to save the variation here. So this will be the default value for it, so everybody will just see shop by size. I'm going to show you after we publish. So always remember to set the product templates to WooCommerce. Then I think we've already added the short description, and the next thing we have to do is to select the product category. I'm just using Indian hair for the product category. Then the product tag is important too, so maybe you can just come here and do Indian hair as a product tag. You can also browse your website with the product tag. Just select add. You can add more product. Just use raw hair, for example, add tag, and etc. So you can add tag to the product. So here you scroll down here and we set our product image as we did to the previous product. So let me just pick any image as a product image. So if you have different image for the view for your product, you can just add gallery here, select all the gallery images and create gallery just like we did to the single image, single products. No difference here. So once you're done, you can just hit your publish here. So once this is done, you can just scroll down to let's just scroll down here and preview the changes. So let's see how the product look on our website. So this is the product. So this is the product here. So so once you come down to this product here, you can choose here size, okay, size 12. So once you select the size 12, you can see this image automatically change. It gives you this remember we added short description to the size 12, so this is the short description and this is the size, and it gives the customers that we have 3 of this item in stock. So once you select size 14, it gives the image of this particular size 14 and the price here, and say we have 5 of this in stock. Size 16, it gives the image of ticks, so a customer can add one of this, come down to this and add one, add this, come down to this and maybe select this. So that is just it. So additional information here, the customer will know that the sizes are black, gold, gray, and this thing, and yeah, and also the sizes here. So under this, the description here, you can decide to give detailed description here too. So I think that is how to add let's have to add a variable product. So if you have different prices for a single product, you can decide to add a variable product just like we've done. So thank you, man. If you have any question, please, you can always ask me on this. I will explain more. Thank you.